What's going on, everybody? Doc Average Gamer Guys back at again. More Escape series action and Escape from Tarkov. This is going to be the season finale of this one. So I am recording this as I have been with everything else on 6/26, so Sunday. I expect within the next couple of days we'll be getting a wipe. So probably a good time to document where we're at, what progress we got to, and what's next for this series, next wipe. So let's jump in really quick here. I do plan on going in and just trying to have some fun on customs as I did. You probably saw the hardcore one at this point. Gonna do the same thing, see if we can kill any bosses, get any PvP action. Generally probably just get killed, but we'll see how that goes. But here's how we ended up sitting. 145 total raids, 83 survived for a 57% survival rate. Pretty good, to be honest with you. That's a little bit higher than normal for me, which I think is good. This was really focused, this whole series is really focused on trying to help players, you, anybody else watching this, to get into a raid, get some success, be able to progress through your quests, get to your max level traders, and get progress with your hideout. It's not intended to be like a Kappa guide or anything else like that. We're just trying to complete things in order to move forward, and hopefully it was helpful at least in some completion of some of the quests, or just showing you a playstyle that generally has some decent success. So we have a 7.97 KD, which is actually pretty good. 494 total kills. I don't think we got a ton of PMC action, 107, so about a fifth of what it was, maybe a little bit over that, which is not too terrible. We certainly were pushed to get some PvP, doing the Punisher questline and a few things like that, so I'm pretty happy we were able to get that done. And you know, sitting pretty good. I'm pretty happy with these stats overall, and I think if you know, again, generally being a little bit higher than I am with my main account from a survival rate standpoint is pretty good. I do want to also take a look. We got 24 total tasks complete. I don't believe we did any weeklies on this account either, but if we did, it's probably only one or two. But we got a pretty good, you know, mix of tasks completed in there. We had 13 tasks completed in a row. That's just mostly because I don't play this account with any regularity. I usually do, it's maybe one or two times a week I'll get my recordings in and play the account just to get the content up for the week, and that's usually what happens there. But pretty happy. I think this was pretty good to show that these are helpful. We got up to level 34 from a skills perspective, just past 34, on our way to 35, which is pretty good for this amount of raids. Actually, 145 is not too terrible. We got 11 endurance, 11 strength, so these seem to be leveling pretty equally for the most part. I personally don't think you need to push them too hard, and I think they will come generally pretty naturally, so that was nice. Vitality, just like in hardcore, this one seemed to be a little bit of a challenge, but when you have a decent survival rate and you're not getting shot a ton, you're generally gonna probably suffer with this. So I want to figure out a good way to try to get this leveled up. You need to get it to 5, and that was a little bit of a blocker for us on a couple of quests. Health up to level 10, metabolism to 21, stress resistant to 4, perception up to 10, all pretty good. Attention at level 7, not bad. Memory, we just hit 8. Decent on a few of these things, not much sniper level going on, but we didn't really need to focus on that too much. That may be something I do in the next season a little bit better, is continuing to do that, because there is quite a few things tied to sniper level if you want to reach some of the upper echelon of quests and things like that. Recoil control up to 5 there, covert movement at 5, search at 7, mag drills at 2, and then a little bit of hideout progress here. Not a whole lot going on since we weren't running the hideout a ton. That's pretty good. So from a task perspective, again, just like in hardcore, I'm waiting on this to turn in. We could certainly do that. I do feel like we got pretty good progress for the most part with a lot of these different quests. So I'm very happy with how we're able to move forward with a lot of the different trader quest lines, get a whole bunch of different stuff done. I need to actually run in. Maybe I can kill Roshalla's guards and actually kill Killa. Might be able to do both in one raid. Maybe that's going to be my goal. But pretty good here. We did some lighthouse stuff. We were working towards setup, which I'm actually pretty happy that we were able to get as far as we did here. Silent Caliber, we're like right on the cusp of completing it. Need 3 more PMC kills there. So that's pretty good. And then I think a lot of this other stuff was just going to take a little bit of time. We certainly could have focused on it. Sales night, we definitely could have got done. This one would have been a little bit tough, but I think we would have been able to find a way. We had a couple reserve things to be able to get done. I think reserve is going to be a little tough with the keys. and we could have revision done if we had one of the reserve keys. Just never became available to buy, and that makes that pretty tough. So we either got to get lucky that somebody has the key and can open it for us, or we got to get lucky finding them. And I didn't do a ton of key hunting this time around, and I think that's something that we'll be doing the next time. So overall, pretty happy, like I said, with a lot of our success here. And we got a couple of Shooterborn and Heaven kills as well, which is pretty cool. So pretty happy with that. You need one more GPU. Probably just going to craft that. I actually think I'm crafting it now. So that's pretty good. Let's jump over into the hideout really quick. And you can see we actually got scav case and a whole bunch of stuff actually installed right before I started this. So I'm really happy that I was able to get the scav case. I think this is a solid thing to push for if you're playing, because this is basically just going to be free gear. If you log in, you know, once a day or whatever, this is going to be free gear every time you log in. I would definitely run either your Intel or your Moonshine. Those seem to be the best for me, and you should have some success. So happy we got that installed. We did pretty well as far as just everything, pretty well close to level 3 if I'm not mistaken here. Actually, everything did get to level 3, so really happy with that. We could have moved forward with getting the Bitcoin farm. I think we have enough cash to be able to get this up and running, and that would have kind of spurred us to continue our generator. I doubt we get solar power, but that's really the only thing else that we had to do outside of the library, and I think that was going to be one of the next things that we did, was be able to get a little bit of money, buy the rest of these things, and certainly could have got that upgraded. So very, very nice hideout progress. Excuse me, really happy with that, and hopefully maybe next season we get the Bitcoin farm up and running. I think that's a pretty good goal for ourselves, and obviously increase stash. That would be the other thing. Getting a stash level 3 would be really nice. You can see this is kind of how we're sitting as far as gear. We certainly were able to stack up a whole nice bit of gear. Got quite a few slicks, got some good TV rigs in here, got plenty of guns. I never really felt too pressed for gear for the most part, and I don't feel like we had to buy a ton of gear either, which is really nice. Did pretty well as far as collecting the things for the junk box that we needed. We were able to really kind of clear some space out here, which was good once we got pretty much all of those hideout upgrades we wanted. And we ended up getting the Epsilon container too, which I think was a big win. So overall, very, very happy with this season of progress. Let's quickly talk about what next season's going to be, and then we'll jump into a raid. Next season, going to continue the same thing. I am going to make it a focus, though, that the first handful of episodes are going to be a push from level 1 to level 20, assuming that's where the flea market stays. I really think that's going to be beneficial for people to see how you can do that and do it pretty efficiently. We will be doing some questing in that because I want to get some progress going. I plan to start this account pretty quickly after the wipe as well, get some episodes recorded because I want it to feel fresh. I want it to be that fresh wipe feel. So just want to give you a heads up, that's kind of what we're looking at. If you're a fan of the series, stick around. It's going to have a little bit of a different flavor at the start, and we'll see how we can progress. I think the other thing I am going to do is once I push past or up to level 20, I then am going to try to push and get the Epsilon container as quickly as I can. Excuse me, after that point. I think that's going to be another really good indicator and good thing for people to do. If you're playing on a standard account, the Epsilon push definitely makes sense, and I think is a good opportunity to get get yourself some expanded storage pouch and have some success being able to do that. So those are the two things on tap. Those are going to be the goals, and looking forward to jumping in once the wipe happens and getting this thing up and running for the next season. So we're going to take this DT. We're going to go and run this CPC, and got a flashlight, and let's go see if we can kill some guards and maybe kill Killa. See you in the raid. All right, let's get it going. Rashala and Killa are going to be my goal. And pretty dang close to Killa as it is. Potentially. I don't know if anybody can still spawn back over here. I went with the Alton mostly because I don't have any headsets left. I was not prepared for this event. Apparently. Well, that answered my question. If somebody could spawn back here. Answer to that was resounding yes. I can't believe my arm is still alive. I brought the big heal just because felt like the right move. This guy made a good play to get up here, to be honest with you. Nice G28. Guy was geared. Geared for level 15. I feel like we honor his sacrifice by keeping his tag. Alright. Killa, where you be? Killa's probably gonna kill me. I'm just gonna lighten up some space here. Use that, I guess. Or lighten up some weight, I should say. You know what I could do is swap this out. I don't know if that's a smart move or not, but I'll do it anyways. Maybe we can hear him before we see him, you know? Fucking kill him, man. Gotta love him. Alright, one more go. That's how we're going. Jumping back in. It's in the red. Alright, see how this one goes. I knew Killa was gonna kill me. He's just so hard to find. I feel like sometimes. Alright, we're at least gonna get the guards here. I don't have ears on, because I don't have any, and people want Green Labs keycards for matches right now, so there you go. That'll do. Got a good spawn for this. I don't know if he's ever actually been in two-story. Probably good to clear it just in case. Alright. I'm just gonna... Oh, I didn't mean to probe. Oh, no. Oh, well. I might need it. I need one more guard. Yeah, easy. That was actually pretty easy. The thing is, I don't know if all of the guards... It doesn't feel like all the guards are spawning. There's AP rounds in here. Alright, let's see if we can go get Killa. But before we do that, see if we can get Sturman. Just saw him run. Alright, I'm here for Killa. That looked like a person, didn't it? Like a dead guy? Guy laying down? Swear it did. Probably crazy. Ugh. See, this is the part about this I don't like. They've moved them around so much. That was a player. Really geared player too. I'm at a pretty significant disadvantage. If I try to fight this guy. So I can't hear. We're gonna die here. I feel it. We're gonna die. Damn. I thought the grenade would have been good. Jeez. Well, we got Rochelle on the guards. That's pretty good, I guess. I got 55A1 right, one bullet to the dome. Fitting. That's a fitting end for this series. All right, and we're gonna wrap up this season of the Escape series. Pretty fun. Very happy with the progress. We've got the goals for next season. Looking forward to the wipe and everything that that's going to bring. Hopefully you are as well. Let me know down in the comments below. Let me know if there's anything else with the series that you'd like to see, anything to change up. Other than that, I think we've got a pretty good plan going forward for what next season's going to look like. Very excited, like I said, for the wipe, and excited to get this thing up and running quickly at the start of next wipe. So just quickly close out, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for help with the YouTube algorithm. Likes, comments, views, all that stuff genuinely, sincerely really does help. So thank you very much. If you're not subscribed already, please consider it. Trying to hit 10K before the year is out, and made some pretty good progress over the last couple of weeks. So please consider it. And if you do and are subscribed and you're stopping back in, seriously, thank you so much. In addition to all that, I'm going to flash some socials at you: Twitter, Twitch, Discord, TikTok. Give us some follows. All links in the description. We do stream Fridays and Saturdays, typically Sundays, and during the week when we can, right around 8:30 or 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be streaming a ton if we can. Once wipe happens, pushing on our main account. So if you're interested in seeing that, be sure to give us a follow and catch us over there. And we'd love to see you live sometime. Be real fun. Other than that, I've been Doc, Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next season of The Escape. Peace.